Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the Jollibee King, the connoisseur himself, Arby.
I got a name.
He's got a name.
Jollibee King. We are not affiliated with Jollibee in any way.
Unless they want to, you know.
Yeah, Jollibee. No, Jollibee hit us up.
But we're here to commentate over some matches that were filmed over at Sully's Abode, which is the local card shop that we go to every Thursday for Digi. Great shop located in Bolingbrook. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, feel free to check them out. They've just a great shop in general. They've got a ton of TCG stuff that pop off pretty much like every day. So I'll drop their TCG player link down in the video description below, along with our socials. In today's matchup, we've got the, arguably, I'd say this is his villain arc. We've got Jorel on the left, going up against Jeremy playing ShineGreymon on the right. Jorel always says his villain arc was Apocally, but honestly, when he plays Jess...
I feel way more oppressed by this than I ever did playing against his Apocally.
And also, too, I think this is the first time we've had Jeremy on the channel since he gave us our crests. For those of you who don't know, Jeremy's been with us since like day one, pretty much, at the shop that shall not be named. And to celebrate sort of the channel growing, he gave us all a bunch like personalized crests, which was like super awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jeremy.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man, and just great sharing all this with you. So thanks for everything, and great to see you back on the cam. But yeah, enough jibber jabber. If you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. And check out our socials, like I said, which are linked in the video description below. Without further ado, let's hop right into the round.
Let's go. All right, and see setup. It looks like they were both ready.
They're both ready to go.
Yeah, Jeremy hatching and his signature Koromon.
And a signature Evo for 1.
Yeah, the Evo for 1.
Which, it's smart. I never realized you could do that until Jeremy pointed that out. And then even in the sim too, like for DCGO, like they give you that option to do that as well, which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah, that jokes into one. Gets you an extra card to basically find something.
We see
Jorel, if you need to find your pieces, it's a great option. We see Jorel just doing the classic, hey, look at me hide and breeding.
Speaking of classic.
Yeah.
Plays a Master to Disciple, picks up, I believe, is the level 4. And Jeremy does pay the 1 to push out Marcus.
Yeah.
And he may be searching here. So we go ahead and see a swing from Marcus and a security. We'll use effect to go into Shine. There it is, BT-12 Shine.
Yep.
So he has 2 checks, and oh my god.
Oh, he dies. But you know what? That's okay.
Honestly, an early recovery, an early Marcus and security is not bad.
Yeah.
ShineGreymon kind of naked right now, though.
Yeah, it just depends on whether or not Jorel can wipe out his entire security in one turn and then also kill him.
Ooh, fire rocket. Interesting.
Oh, that is really cool. I guess it just does give you a +1 security and then deletes a blocker, which is pretty big in this meta. There are a lot of blockers. Yeah,
true. Interesting. We do pass turn over. Ooh, we hard Evo.
Hard Evos. Yeah, did you or put some Marcus in play and then chucks Jorel to 2?
Fair. I've never played in a situation where like burst mode just sits there. I feel like every time I see burst mode, the game's basically over. But having burst mode out there in this situation, if Jorel can't close it out, it's gonna be interesting.
It's not a bad idea, for sure.
Because every time a tamer suspends, right, it just trashes a security. It doesn't have to necessarily be like during the combo.
Jorel has to go into. He already has the Jess X to swing at a body, but now he has to go into I guess he just swung over it.
Yeah, he just swung over it because it allows him to swing in unsuspended stuff. Yeah. So much for burst mode living.
Yeah, never mind. He just had enough DP.
He was him.
Ciel just does that, and then he gets a from the Jesmon
Mm-hmm.
X.
And we see a little Huck boy come out to pick up some more pieces. I believe it was a sister and another, I think a level 4.
Yeah.
Jeremy pushes up, gains a memory off of the Agu effect, and is debating if he wants to push up his Marcus. I feel like at this point you kind of, like, you might as well, because I feel like if you don't do anything, you just lose next turn.
I think he's at the point where he needs to.
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
see a
I think-
Geogray.
They can't be deleted by effect, right? From the Jessac ability
Yeah, that's right.
by effect. Yep.
So plays out another Marcus, which will suspend to minus 3k, and then some effects will pop off.
Yeah.
So he'll draw, and he'll be able to pop, I believe, one body. Hits a Jesmon, which recovers 1. It's actually pretty decent.
That's bad.
And then Crimson. Okay, well.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right.
Yeah.
A little bit of an unorthodox method of play here, but honestly, not bad. Choke Jorel to 1. Oh, God. Well, never mind.
Yeah. No, I misremembered. So all that Jesmon X does is if Jesmon is in Digivolution cards or you have a Sistermon, until your opponent's next turn, the Digimon can attack unsuspended Digimon and gets plus 2 KDP. So
Yeah. So Jorel here. Oh. Okay.
so he'll put the Jess underneath to just delete up to 8K.
Do 3
Yeah,
checks. And hits
Wipe
all the
out.
Marcuses you could ask for.
Yep. Yep. Just does that to Jeremy.
Unfortunately,
guys-
here it's like, you know, you kind of need a rookie to have been
Yeah.
in raising to do anything.
Yeah, because it's start of main that everything procs.
Yeah, and you've got a level 3 in the back now too, so it's like unless you can like strip a source and get rid of the sister, which Shine just doesn't do, like I don't really think you can do a whole lot here.
He needs. So there's one card that's. I think a Sunrise Buster would do
The final shining as well, final shining burst, right?
it. Burst, because that would be 5. No, even then that's what 3 for.
I think
-15.
it's a flat, yeah, it's flat 15, and you can play out a Marcus.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is kind of tough here. The Marcus is live mainly because of the Agu, so then he's able to go into Rise Grave, which if he had a Marcus could play it out, but it's just 1 check.
Yeah.
So Marcus does end up living, which is pretty good.
I think yeah. I think he wanted it to die and then maybe have another.
Play a training.
Uh,
Just to choke to 1. I feel like if you had maybe like BT-16 Shine Gray, you would be able to use like Marcus as a blocker potentially.
yeah.
But I mean, there's just so much aggression right now in Jorel's board that, you know, you're looking at a pretty rough spot. Oh,
Oh, the fat.
Hey,
Oh.
okay.
Oh.
I see you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
-5 to the board if it checks.
Oh
yeah.
my God, Marcus.
Oh. Oh no. And then he just.
And it just swings for game.
Painful.
Painful.
Painful and hurtful.
Yeah, because I mean, Valkase would have -5, but Jess would have been huge. Right?
Jess is still like 10k.
Yeah.
I forget if it was inheritable to give it like +2.
So he would have needed to hit like another burst mode or another Shine Gray or something in security. Okay, I mean, fair enough. I mean, Jeremy doing everything he can, but just Jess was just too big, too much and too big.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think Shine still has some viability. I mean, it's still a deck that if you high roll, you essentially just win the game.
Yeah, you can still definitely high roll. I think there's a lot of decks that have that like high roll potential right now, and
Yeah.
you know, unfortunately, with the way the meta is, if you do miss on that high roll, you kind of just die.
Yeah, like Like, you just don't have the window anymore to be like, well, if I don't see my pieces, I need like another turn or two. Decks now like Nume and Vaccine are like, you don't get a turn.
Yeah.
So you have to have like the perfect game in order to keep up, which is it's a little rough.
It can be. You see Jeremy Evo on the back. He does choose to do it for the 1. Jorel missing a rookie, which is pretty big. I'll go ahead and pick up the Huck mod.
Speaking of dead turns.
Yeah.
We go Geogray for 2, which lets him spit out a Marcus, which is not bad.
That's a pretty good turn.
That's also pretty decent.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Jeremy
pick up 2 sisters.
Jeremy does have the right pieces here. He can do some decent damage.
Yeah, does decide to push up the Marcus for 1. Does have a rookie in the back, which is always solid. We'll swing Marcus over the Huck, and then use effect to Digivolve into Rise Ray for free.
One check.
Oh, sorry. Marcus swung in a security, and then the Inheritables allowed him to pop the Huck, and then does die in a security, which allows Jeremy to recover.
I think you can pop something 3k or lower.
Yeah.
Agu.
Okay. So
Just
not bad.
Yeah, chokes. Jorel's just kind of forced to play the waiting game to try and find his pieces. Looks like he has a decent amount, but Jeremy is doing a good job of choking him. 1.
Yeah. So, okay. So Fire Rocket, so we'll get 2 checks here. Does just end up dying, unfortunately.
It's a Magna first check. That's unfortunate.
Which is also just unfortunate, because if Jorel just X's, just GX, you just tuck the Magna underneath. Oh.
Okay. Plays out.
Metal Gray Ace. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
I see you, Jeremy. Fair enough. Pass turn to 2. So there's that level 4 that it looked like Jorel was missing. So Jeremy's in a spot now where he kind of has to do something, and that Ace is... He's scary there. If he lives that check... Oh, no.
Okay, he lives the check.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, I think he wanted him to die just so he could pass turn.
Yeah. Because if he dies, you at least get that Ace card off the board, but now he's just ripe for the pickings.
Oh, he's very piercing. He's looking very
very pierceable.
Oh
no.
Well, it doesn't matter. He gets popped anyway, and then Jorel can get the overflow back, go into Chess X. You get an attack on suspended Digimon, and everything gets plus 2k.
We see that there's the Magna in trash. We know he has GXs in there as well, so I feel like the play is just GX and Blitz? Do all the checks?
I think he might want to... He's deciding, I think, whether or not to swing.
Oh, he's deciding what to play out. Okay.
Yeah. And now he can activate this as an effect, search for a piece, put the piece in hand, and then
Digivolve. There it is.
Yep. Into this monster.
This monster swings for... Oh, he gains the memory off of the Sakuto as well.
Yep.
So swings 4 checks. Crimson does...
Yeah.
Oh, no, it does not, because those sisters are buff sisters.
Yep. They're over 6k, and then he swings.
And then he's immune to effects, so Fire Rocket can't even pop him.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad at all.
So it does give Jeremy 3 memory. Pushes up the Marcus. Essentially just a, pay 1 to gain 1 to pay 1.
He's struggling to find pieces.
Yeah.
Jorel's just bullying people.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, Apocalypse wasn't the villain arc. This is the true villain arc here.
Look at him. I have. What is this? Like 21k blocker. Immune to all effects.
This is like the Shibuya arc right here.
Oh no! Spoilers.
But I think Jeremy just ends up scooping here, calling it around just because he doesn't really have an out. And that's the scary thing, right, with this Just X or Just GX build is that you tuck a Magna X. It's like Just GX just plows through security and you're staring at a board of like 5 or 6 Digimon. It's like, what do you do?
Yeah. Die. Like
yeah,
me.
you die.
Can you not tell that I'm bitter about getting one bop by Jorel?
But yeah, it's scary. I mean, the consistency is always a thing that Jess struggles with, so definitely see that. But honestly, all else, like you give GX protections, that's really all it was missing. So pretty scary, pretty scary.
Because I think it used to be scared of like running into potential security bombs. And with the immunity that Magna X gives the deck, like you just don't care. You swing for all their checks, and then if they have 0 response to you, well, goodbye.
Yeah, and it was also too like if they GX'd, right? You had a GX play, but you couldn't close it out. Your opponent had 1 turn to potentially clap back, and like if you had built up your GX deck, more likely than not, you've like expended all your resources, and it's like that's all you really have, and you have to kind of build from scratch all over again. Now it's like, well, your opponent can't get rid of GX. Like they either just have to win or like they lose.
I mean, if it's a 20k blocker immune to effects.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do?
Can you even half of the decks out there can't swing over it? It's just sitting there.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And I guess congrats to Jorel because he did end up taking it at today's locals. Was top dog, if you want to call it that. But thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know this week the matches are a little bit I don't want to say one-sided, but relatively
just a tiny bit quick.
Yeah. But we are starting to, just like I said in other videos, just trying to bring the variety back, you know, trying to get more stuff on the cam, try to get more sort of non-meta decks back on the camera and kind of having some fun with it, you know, because regionals are over, at least for a little bit. We're all trying to just like decompress and play stuff for fun. So trying to get some stuff on the channel, and sometimes these decks just, they're either in or they're out.
For sure.
But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in as always. We really appreciate all the support. You know, it truly does mean a whole lot. And you want to hit the line, Arby?
Do you want me to do the TJ voice, or what do you want me to do?
That's all you, brother.
Oh yeah, we'll catch you on that flippy flip in regular Arby voice. So
there you go.
Goodbye.
Have it any other way.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.